Oh, thanks, Tony. Let me I just reset YouTube, so let me double check. Ready. Huh. Guys, let me know. Okay. I am checking it out. I'm in the process of checking it out for our YouTube members. Stand by. Tony, any luck on YouTube? Okay, it shows I'm live. Oh, okay, so it may not be just me. All right, thanks, Jeffro, for looking into that. Well, the show must go on. Like I said, I'll follow up on YouTube later. Apparently, according to Jeffro, kind of looked into it. 300K users are down on YouTube right now. Wow. So YouTube's having an outage. Uh, what, Facebook or YouTube, Jerry? You got to specify. Let me make sure I have everything on my end off. Ready. Okay. All righty. Like I said, the show must go on. We had multiple camps have projects this weekend. Some camps went and helped out other camps. All right, just give it some time. Let's see if it balances out. So far, I'm getting Mike Reynolds, aka Guppy's in the house. All right, who do I forget to say hi? Hey, Sandy, good to see ya. Welford. All right. What do you two tell the other one that you owe me money? But yeah. So good to see everybody. Like I said, we had multiple projects going on this week, and we'll talk about that a little bit. All right, thanks, Jeffro. According to Jeffro, guys, YouTube is back up and running. So upcoming events, November 7th to the 9th is the Mechanized Cavalry Florida State Meeting in Great Pamic. If you are going, please get with Ronnie Nichols. Thanks, Dylan. Please get with Ronnie Nichols or David King. It is an election year, so if you are planning on running for a position, please get with Captain King. November the 15th, Jacksonville, Florida. They are having the Florida Soldiers Monument dedication. We'll go into that one here in a little bit. Alan, wow, from Louisiana in the house. Thanks, Tony. So we got that. November 29th, the American Legion in Arcadia from 10 to 3. The Arcadia camp and the OCR chapter is having their annual Christmas party. Uh, so, Coming up in a couple weeks, October the 26th, Woodlawn Cemetery, West Palm Beach, from 1:30 to they didn't say deadline. Jimmy Shirley's funeral. If you are going, you going in uniform and you need a place afterwards to change, get cleaned up. Please reach out to Pete Johnson. Uh, so that's everything I got written down. I know Some people sent in a few things. Make sure I got it. Keep in mind, if you are an SCV Camp OCR UDC chapter, you are looking for help with websiting, or you got an event coming up, you think you're going to have a good crowd, please reach out to Dixie Digital Media. They will help you out with your registration and all your online needs. Please check them out at www.dixiedigitalmedia.com, or if he's still in the chat, poke Bob Highball if you need some help. Get ready. We got this event coming up in January, the 34th annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Event, hosted by the Phillies Brigade in Camp 1614, Sons of Confederate Veterans, and Marianne Harvey Black, Chapter Number 5, Order of the Confederate Rose. January 24th, 2026, social hours at 5 p.m. Dinner program will be at 6 p.m. Jackson Lodge number 1, 2518 Appalachian Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida. Tickets are on sale right now for $50. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please reach out to Mark Bass. Their guest speaker is Miss Evelyn Lippenscheider, actress, musician, first impressionist of Rose O'Neal Greenhow. So feel free to reach out to Mark Bass if you are planning or you want tickets for this event. We got another event coming up by the Colonel Samuel St. George Rogers Camp, 1865. Invites you to attend their Lee Jackson Dinner Southern Heritage Celebration. Uh, their guest speaker is a good friend of mine. I've known him for many years in the reenactment community. Then they just ventured over into the world of the SCV, Sons of Confederate Veterans. Michael C. Hardy, Arthur historian, Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Social hour and silent auction will be at 6 p.m., dinner at 7 p.m. Veterans of Foreign Wars Hall, Ocala, Florida. Tickets are on sale right now, $65 a piece. Registration and tickets purchased, you could go over to www.leejacksondinner.com. Woohoo! I think okay, yeah, that event's over. Yeah, that was a duplicate. Now, this is the big one everybody's talking about. Please join us November the 15th, 2025 at 2 p.m. for the official dedication of Florida Soldiers Monument dedication. The dedication ceremony is November 15th at 2 p.m., honoring the Florida Confederate Soldiers Monument, the Kirby Smith Confederate Park in Jacksonville, Florida. The monument is dedicated to nearly 5,000 Floridians who died in fighting for the Confederacy, described as a gesture and remembrance rather than self glorification. It is portrayed that soldiers as men who fought not for personal gain or glory, for our but out of sacrifice, honor, and devotion to the spiritual and human ideas that the memorial aims to inspire future generations. Prevention the memory and predict the memorial lessons of their actions. Location is the Kirby Smith Confederate Park, 8451 Old King Road, Jacksonville, Florida. Bring a chair. As soon as Calvin Hart gets ready, he'll be coming on the show and going over details of this event. Yes, these are some of the hotels that are near the area if you're looking for a place to stay. These are provided by the Florida Division chaplain, Kim Hofficker. If I'm not paying attention to comments right now. Uh, so, yeah, I-295 and Pitcher Road exit, true by Hilton, 4142 Perimeter Parkway, Jacksonville, Florida. Uh, Fuel is available at the exit, but no food and other convenience stores. This one is at I-295 in the Commonwealth Avenue exit, Holiday Inn Express and Suites. 1120 Sumac Road, Jacksonville, Florida. Uh, Fuel is available at the exit. Food, including several fast food establishments, Waffle House, Wendy's, Dunkin' Donuts, and etc. This is the big event, another big event that's coming up here in a couple weeks. The Confederate Celebration of Life for Jimmy Shirley. Woodlawn Cemetery, 1301 South Dixie Highway, West Palm Beach, Florida, Sunday, October the 26th at 1 p.m. Ceremony commences at 1:30 p.m. Period attire are most welcome. A post-ceremony social will be held immediately following at Pete Johnson's house. If you have any questions or concerns about this event, please reach out to the camp commander, Warren or Pete Johnson. Woohoo! That's a mouthful. All right, let's get back to the comments. Yeah, ready. Kim Colors in the house. Woohoo! There she is. Thank you for reminding me, Donna. December 6th. If you are going to Mary and Donna McPherson's Christmas party, it is December 6th. Please reach out to them so that, they need to get a head count so they can order the meat and other stuff. They are asking for people to bring a covered dish, like desserts, stuff like that, to go along with the meal. It's always a good time. If there are children going, please reach out to Don and Mary so they can make accommodations. They are thinking about doing a bounce house and a couple other things to help keep the children entertained. Hey, Linda, I see you now on Facebook. Alrighty. Let me just make sure. Okay. Alan from Shreveport, Alabama, Louisiana. Woohoo. Almost scooped that up. Please message her directly, Jerry, because she may not see the comments. Like I said, we had a couple of big events going on. Actually, three events. Daddy Moose, Forrest Dawes was in town this past weekend with Victor Smith's camp. They had him as a guest speaker. And look at that crowd. You got Victor Smith, Forrest Dawes, and you have Bobby Grenier, aka Yankee Bob, and various members from that brigade. Bob Highball, Chipper Schultz, Marion Dragoon members, and members from the Oxford camp were there. So it looked like a good time. I hope that everybody walked away with uh, something something they learned from that event. Forrest Dawes is planning on being on the show after January because he did announce that he's running for AOT councilman. I've not heard of anybody else, but we're going to give Forrest Dawes time to talk about his platform and what he's hoping to achieve to help out the Army of Tennessee. Yeah, that's right, Jerry. That's what Victor said. About 25 to 30 people at that event. Alrighty. Uh, wait. What happened to my? Huh. Okay, they must have disabled it. I did like the thing that StreamYard did to have the comments on the screen. I know some of you gave me yay and nay about it. So Forrest Dawson's in town. Yes, I was busy this weekend, as you can tell. Uh, the Order of the Confederate Rose chapter in Arcadia asked me to do a CERT class. What CERT means is Confederate Emergency Response Team. The program was set up because a lot of our headstones and monuments were getting vandalized. So this program started out in the Tennessee division, thanks to various people, Dottie and Tom Meadows, Billy and Katie Walker, Moon, various others. Then it just went throughout the Confederation. If you are looking into the CERT program, the No Harm Way of Cleaning Headstones and Monuments, please reach out to them if it's not in your division. If you're in the Florida division, you can hit up me, Mark Bass, Rick Roberts. We do travel, and I love talking about this program. Uh, so, kind of give you an idea of our OCR ladies hard at work. There you go. That's Cindy Pendleton, the vice president of the Order of the Confederate Rose here in Florida. And that's one of our members, Tracy, cleaning that headstone. I thought it was a good picture due to the fact so you guys can know the Order of the Confederate Rose members do get out there and get dirty with us. They're not afraid. Annette Lindsay, that's in the chat, can testify to that. 5th Brigade Mississippi Division SCV, check it in. Welcome. So, we had that going on. We had another cemetery cleanup over in the Clearwater area, Clearwater, St. Pete area, with the St. Pete boys and girls, people that came down to help them out with their event. We got Ronnie Nichols from the Gainesville area. There you go. You got Jerry Peacock from the Ocala area. Oxford camp came over. Various different members with the St. Pete camp and the UDC there getting down and dirty. Here's some of the pictures that I saw online. Kind of give you an idea of what they went through. As you can tell, there's Bobby Van Zandt there with the bush hog, and you got Jerry walking away. Use your imagination if you want to pick on Jerry Peacock. Here's another picture how bad that cemetery was. And I'm glad Bobby Van Zandt, Rick Gray, and all the boys at St. Pete came up with the idea and invited others to help them. It looked like a lot of work. There you go. There's Rick Gray. Jerry Peacock. Good question. Let me get through this pictures, and I will talk about that. Here's Jerry Peacock's question. I have a Confederate soldier that I want to be a guardian for Sumterville Cemetery. Who do I contact? Well, if you're in Southwest Florida, you reach out to me because I keep a spreadsheet, and anybody that's involved with the cemetery committee has an access to that spreadsheet. It's all the Confederate soldiers from Charlotte County all the way down into the Everglades. What I would do for you, Jerry, reach out to your brigade commander or Mark Best. I can send you the paperwork over to your brigade commander, and he can go around to different camps in his area. Oh, there's Bobby Gannier. Bobby Gannier just in the house. We were just talking about you at the Victor Smith camp. Exactly. Thanks. Thank you for that compliment, Annette. But Jerry, definitely get with Mark Best. There is an up to date application now, and he just got. Wait, yeah, over here. These are the Guardian pins. You can wear them on your collar, or like I do, I put mine on my shirt hat. Because I love representing the Florida division. Uh, Jerry, if you get your email squared away, I can email you an application. So just email me. The application, or you can get with Daddy Mark Best. Either or. He's helping Kelly Crocker out, and they are part of the Graves Committee. I'm just doing my part for the Graves Committee down here in Southwest Florida. Yeah, during my lecture during the CERT program, the one thing I do talk about is the artwork that goes in the headstones. That really amazes me. Oh, thanks, Annette. There you go, Jerry. If you go to the OCR Order of the Confederate Rose Facebook page, you can print out an application, fill it out uh, with the Confederate soldier, where his grave's located at, and you can mail the check and everything off to the Graves Committee. The money goes to the hat pins, and you get a nice certificate. And keep in mind, with the Guardian program, I tell my members you got to visit the grave at least 5 times a year. And that's including Confederate Memorial Day. So they asked for 4. I threw the 5th one in because I'm including Confederate Memorial Day or week. Annette, I should have hit you up about coming on tonight. One of these days, we'll get Annette Lindsay back on. All right, guys, girls, remember, after January the 1st, anybody that's running for a division officer position, AOT and national, I will be contacting those members and get you on the program. Ned, I should have hit you up. I feel bad now. We could get together and find out what Wednesday you're available on that. That way you can come on and talk about your roses. I know I'm a thorn. I'm a thorn in everybody's tushy. But I love all of you. Uh, so, uh, so since we got done with the SCV OCR business, did want to tell you something that happened. Jerry, you just put your email address out to the world, so be careful. But I did want to talk about something that happened down in my area. Uh, I know some of you are familiar with Jacob Summerlin. Cattleman sold cattle during the war to the Confederacy. Uh, he started out selling cattle to both sides of the war. The Confederacy found out, pretty much told stopped doing that and only sell to us, type thing. There's a long history and story behind that. But he did sell cattle to the Confederacy. That's how our Florida boys, Virginia, the Carolinas, and everybody that's part of the Army of Virginia and the Army of Tennessee got their meat. when Texas got closed off. So a certain political group down here proposed a name change of a road that's named after him. It's a pretty busy road. It goes almost to downtown Fort Myers, all the way down to Sanibel and Captiva, called Summerlin Road, named after Jacob Summerlin. Well, I caught it. A lot of the local people friends of mine in the historical groups per se, got involved. We all teamed up and got with our county commissioners and all that stuff. And put it this way, it took them 3 days, but the certain political party realized they goofed up and they're looking for something else. So another road named after a Confederate cattleman got saved. So yeah, I was involved with that. Same with other people that deals with local history were involved with that too. And a lot of our pioneer families were involved with that, so that got squashed. Cameron Dice in the house from Camp 703. Did not need to know you're checking in from work. Let's put it that way. So that got squashed. They did a rebuttal. It took them 3 days to admit that they screwed up. So another one got averted. They're looking for another road to be changed. I don't know why, but because a certain political figure, there's a bill going through this state senate. I don't like talking about politics. Uh, yeah, keep that in mind. This is a political free show. As far as national and all that political, but when it comes to saving and preserving our Confederate soldiers' good name, I'm all for it. Yeah, and I know most of you in the channel well enough. You're for it too, saving our monuments and our roads and anything that deals with a Confederate soldier or somebody that supplied beef to the Confederacy during the war. Yeah, that's why we're here. We're here to preserve their memory and their good name. That's our motto. That is Stephen D. Lee's charge that he left behind for Sons of the Confederate Veterans. We got to honor that charge and forward the charge. Well, Cameron, I'm going to put it out there. Cameron Dice is working on a project for me for an opening to look around Florida. Uh, excuse me. So, yeah. So Cameron's doing me a big help and everything, so I can promote all you guys and girls a little bit better. I came up with the idea. I ran it by Cameron because he was recommended to me by Lieutenant Commander Mark Best. And Cameron's putting his fingers in keyboards and all that together. And as soon as Cameron gets done with it, y'all gonna be seeing it. So, Cameron, thank you for your time and effort on that project. I'm always thinking about how to make this show better and everything. So, I am planning on going live. Whoop! Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. See, you say his name. You say Mark Best's name 3 times, and he appears. All right, Jerry, check your email. Mark Best just sent you an email on the Guardian program. It's a great program. Mark Best just got a whole bunch of these in. So it doesn't matter If you're SCV, OCR, UDC, yeah, anybody can join it. Cameron, I understand. So, yeah, the Guardian program started up a national. Charles Loray from Louisiana in the house. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Uh, yeah, the Guardian program started up a national, uh, and it went okay, but now they want the divisions to lead the charge on it. And Mark Best and Kelly Crocker and anybody that's on the Graves Committee is involved with it. Thanks. There you go. And you don't have to be SCV, uh, OCR, UDC. You can be friends as well, part of that program. If you're in Southwest Florida, please let me know. That way I can mark my spreadsheet. Because I got some great help from Cindy and Tracy, and the camp commander for the Arcadia camp. They're going to help me out with some of the cemeteries in Charlotte County. So thank you. Because I do go from Charlotte County all the way down into Everglades City. Thanks, Annette. No, Jerry. I'm going to stop you right now. You cannot smell anybody's beer tonight. Yep. And this is just Dr. Pepper. I don't drink alcohol when I'm at home and I got to work the next day. So, and keep in mind, as soon as the Florida Pioneer Museum there in Dade City, and David King gets it all organized and everything, uh, be prepared for your an email when they're going to set the monument. Pete Johnson, we were just talking about you. Guys, if you're going to Jimmy Shirley's event on October 26th, here's Pete Johnson. Please poke him, let him know you're coming. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out, Peter, for you, because you and Warren are busting your butts on October 26th for Jimmy Shirley's life celebration. So, yeah. I think I had way too much caffeine tonight. Cameron, if alcohol's your thing, that's good. Mine's caffeine. Really? I thought they were doing something else at the Pioneer Museum this weekend. Okay. Well, does anybody have any comments, questions, events that I have missed? Please open up. I know Donna Mary's Donna Mary's McPherson's Christmas party's December 6th. So, like I said, please hit up Donna or Mary if you are going. I have their thing. I got to scan that and get that on the page. Oh, get back to what I was talking about, Dade City. This is the monument that the Plant City UDC was able to save. It was taken down. It was given to the Cattlemen's Association. Then the Plant City UDC got it from the Cattlemen's Association, and it's going to be placed at its forever home there in Dade City. Thanks, Annette. So we got a few more events coming up. I know the Order of the Confederate Rose and Annette Lindsay will be at the Bronson Festival this Saturday with a booth, and I think yes, the George Rogers Camp 1865 will also have a booth there. Uh, Let me get this. Okay. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I forgot to upload your flyer. I am currently doing that now, so don't beat me up too much. There we go. This is the event Annette Lindsay and Bob Highball is currently talking about in the chat. They are both going to have booths set up at the 1800s Pioneer Florida History Festival Saturday, October 18th, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in downtown Bronson behind the Historical Society. Please check them out, and when you do go by their booths, please make sure you mention to them you heard about it on Look Around Florida. Oh, so multiple. Okay. I'm sorry, Bob. Multiple camps will be at this event in Bronson. Okay. So, like I said, we got people out there all over doing good work, from Bob Highball in the Ocala Brigade area, uh, to Cameron Dice up there in the Panhandle. So, yeah, good time. Good to see Florida Division, SCV, and OCR and UDC out and about in our communities. That's what we need to do. We need to be active. We need to be in our communities, letting our communities know who we are. We are sons and daughters of Confederate veterans. So, yeah. Not only that, talk to some of the young people. Get their thoughts and opinions. I'm always talking to multiple different people, customers of mine that actually do involved with uh, advertisement and stuff like that. And that's right, Bobby Gannier. You're right. And friends of sons and daughters of Confederate veterans. Oh, here we go. Fall muster for 703 will be hosted in Quincy in March. Won't be able to go to the other one you're talking about. Oh, the one at Benoit Bevard. I know it's French, and I'm butchering it right now. Charles Lorraine, all those guys, Louisiana, and all that. They're gonna beat me up later. I know it. Hey, I know how to talk one language, and that's swamp people language. It's a whole different breed down in the glades. All right, gentlemen, ladies. Gentlemen and ladies, it's been fun talk with all of you. Giving updates on projects that have happened this weekend. One with Victor Smith's camp, the other one with the St. Pete boys and girls. The other one was down in my area, out there in Arcadia at Joshua Creek Cemetery. So, like I said, I mean, our members, all the way from Gainesville, all the way down to Everglades City, were out and about in their communities. I'm sure some of the other camps throughout the Confederation were busy this weekend as well. I'm just going off of pictures and stuff I've seen on Facebook and newsreels. And thank you for Delin for posting that on Leon's Legends. I just got a ding in my ear. Ron Jones is in the house. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Uh, there you go, guys. That's from our Lieutenant Commander in Chief. Y'all staying busy. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Commander Griffin. So, guys and girls, I love chatting, but some of us have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I love all you. May God bless you in your adventures this week. To next Wednesday, uh, yes, next Wednesday, I have our AOT councilman coming on. He did send me some pictures what the museum looks like. He has some stuff he needs to talk about, so we're gonna let him talk about that and go over the pictures he sent in on the museum next Wednesday. So stay Southern, stay out of trouble, and may God bless you in your adventures this week. Till next Wednesday, stay Southern, my friends.